Hello, boys and girls. I don't want to do that. Hello. Let's try that. Hello, guys. This is the second episode of the MD Gaming Podcast. I am Michael.
I am David, of course.
And we're here to bring you some topics on video games that we want to talk about.
Game stuff.
Yeah, game stuff. And we're going to run through the list right now so you know what we're going to be talking about. So first, we're going to be talking about the Halo 5 beta so far. Right now, it is the 10th of January. Maybe not when you're listening to this, but when we are recording it. And the beta's like, what, halfway done?
Pretty close. I think it ends like the 29th or 23rd.
We can talk about it later. Anyways, that's topic number one. Topic number two is the Smash tourney we are going to be going to in a few weeks.
Yay!
I think 3 weeks. And we're going to be talking about it. And our first tourney impressions of the first Smash tourney we went to about a month ago, right?
Yep, that was pretty great.
Yes. Number three is our top 3 most anticipated games of 2015. Anyways, moving on to our fourth topic. David came up with this late, but we're going to be talking about the Mario Maker, or how I like to call it, because what it is, the Mario Level Maker. Because
it's called Mario Maker, so...
Okay. Well, it's a stupid name, because it needs the word level.
It's obvious, though.
Well, okay.
I thought it was kind of obvious.
Well, you can call it M&M, so, I mean, there's that. Moving on. Or not moving on, moving backwards. Topic number 1, the Halo 5 beta impressions so far. So, it's been 2 and some odd weeks since the beta's been out. They've had 2 game types, right, and a few maps shown. So you gotta use quite a bit of weaponry.
Yes.
So what? Let's just go right into it. What are your impressions so far, David? And don't read my tips because those are my tips.
I'm not reading your tips. I'm looking at this way. I'm not looking at tips. But anyways, the beta.
The beta.
The beta.
Not the beta.
The alpha.
Beta, whatever.
It is
moving on.
All right. I think it could be better.
How
Little
so?
changes.
How so?
Grenades are overpowered.
Yeah,
pretty much.
They are ridiculous right now. Like every
fight pretty much goes out with grenades.
Yeah, you like see somebody and everybody's first reaction is to chuck a grenade at you, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's annoying.
It needs to be dumbed down, nerfed.
The grenades need to be nerfed a bit. What else?
Also, I found out like it might be just me, but when you throw a grenade, it's delayed a little bit after you press the button.
I don't know.
I said it was just me, but
okay. Well, you have a lot of problems with grenades. Then are your grenades underperforming, David?
Yes, and I think you lob really not that far. It's
really?
pretty. No.
Is it back to Halo 2 throwing?
I think
where he
so.
Sucks at throwing grenades. I don't know. I think grenade throwing is fine. I'm just mad that everybody seems to be an all-star pitcher and throwing it exactly where my feet are every single time.
Well, maybe you should hit a home run.
I can never throw it anywhere near them. Anytime I throw a grenade, it's across the map somewhere, blowing up somewhere else, and all their grenades are landing right next to my feet. But that's just me. But I suck. And I agree. Grenades are overpowered.
And hopefully they'll change the design on the sword because it looks awful.
Well, technically, did you play the beta recently?
No.
You haven't? Okay, you only played in the first week?
First week.
It was called the Prophet's Bane. That's technically not the sword, as you remember the sword. The week 2, there was a map switch out of 2 maps. They redid the midship and other map, Empire, I think it was. They switched them out for like remixes of those maps, and they had a sword on the remix of Empire. That's the actual sword. It looks like the sword. It acts like the sword. You don't move fast with it or anything. It's nothing special about it. It's just the normal sword. Where in the first week on midship, it was called the Prophet's Bane. And that one you actually move faster, and it was, I think, a longer lunge range to it.
See, I didn't notice that.
But anyways, yeah, if you play right now, you can get the normal sword on some of the maps.
Okay. Oh, man, I just thought of something I was going to say, but I forgot.
What is it?
But you go on about what you're going to say.
Okay, well, yeah, I like the beta. Everything seems pretty balanced. Sometimes I get into firefights where I'm facing 2 or 3 guys because I'm a Lone Ranger, and I always lose, which makes me so mad. So mad.
And there should be split screen in this beta.
There should have been split screen. Well, yes and no. I mean, I can see why you don't. Yeah, there should have been split screen. We can't play split screen. Only one person can play at a time.
You should test split screen. I mean, come on.
I'm gonna put it behind me, but I was mad about the grenades. Also, it really seems like it's hard to see the blue team at any given point on any of the maps because a lot of the maps seem kind of like, well, at least the second week they were both no, each week there was a dark map, and on that dark map you couldn't see any of the blues. Like it was really hard to see the blues, and especially on this week's remix of Empire, I can't remember the name of it, but it's really dark, and it's like impossible to see blues outside. Inside it's easier because it's lit up and everything, but outside it's hard to see.
Okay, I just thought of what I was thinking of.
What were you thinking of?
So you know how every time you sprint when you're injured, you have to start the timer over?
It doesn't regen your shield, yeah.
I thought it was going to be when you start sprinting, it stops the timer. It doesn't restart it, but just stops it.
Oh,
when you're
like
sprinting.
puts on pause. Like say you have your shield down and it takes like 3 seconds for it to start recharging, and you're waiting 2 seconds, and then you start sprinting, right? And you think now I only have 1 second when I stop sprinting to recharge my shield.
Yeah, I thought it would be better if it just stops the timer on that.
So when you stop sprinting, you only have that 1 second, and then your shield starts recharging.
Yeah,
right?
but because like every time I start sprinting, I still have to restart that timer again because I forgot.
Like it goes back to that initial 3 seconds. You have to wait for your shield to start recharging again.
So I didn't like that.
I guess they should change that because I think it's more fair. Like it pauses that recharge timer instead of resetting it every single time.
Because it got annoying because I kept restarting that timer and my shields are still low. And it's
you every time you stop sprinting, you have to sit in the corner somewhere and you have to stay there, or you can't sprint at all until your shields start recharging. But I guess that's a little annoying. It's not too big of a deal for me. Overall, I mean, the armor seems kind of rough, but it's just a beta. Like, did you actually look in the armor selection and like?
I picked a Nightfall armor set.
Yeah, because you watched all of Nightfall.
Yeah.
You like that show?
It was alright.
It was okay. It was something to get just kind of watch. It was nothing special.
There's rewards, so
there's rewards, so we watched it. It was Halo rewards, so of course we watched it. But this is not a TV review or anything.
No, this is Halo 5 beta.
We're talking about the Halo 5 beta, which I love the pistol. The pistol is awesome. Or at least I started out really like the pistol. Now I'm like, okay, the pistol's okay as a starter weapon. The DMR I still kind of like, but it's tough to use it in scope. At least on these small maps, it's tough to use on scope.
I don't know why, but every time I try to scope and hit someone, like the auto-targeting does not work for me. I swear it's off all the time for me.
Okay.
I'm just terrible at aiming.
Well, maybe you just got bad at Halo. I don't know.
Also, I'm terrible at assassinating because when I try to
assassinating's weird on this because now you get a shoulder charge when you get your sprint speed up. So if you hit somebody from behind and you're sprinting, you'll just do a shoulder charge and not assassination animation, which I love. I love assassinating people. So now it seems like you have to like sit around a corner waiting for somebody to walk by, and then you have to walk up to them and then like tap them on their back to be able to assassinate them.
Or sprinting, and then stop,
and then
assassinate.
Yeah. Which got me killed quite a few times because I wanted to get the assassination instead of just a shoulder charge. But
because it's so much cooler.
So have you been trying power sliding?
I haven't figured out that yet.
It's clicking right stick.
Right stick, okay.
So
I tried holding down B, but
yeah, because clicking in right stick is crouch for us.
Yes.
So when you're sprinting, click in the right stick, and you'll like do a power slide into a crouch animation.
Okay.
It's okay. I try to use it on midship with the Prophet's Bane. I think that's probably the best use of it when you go into a crowded room and you just power slide slash somebody's leg or something. But I mean, that's all in La La Land. That's actually never going to happen. But yeah, I give for a beta. I give it okay. I've been having this problem. You haven't been playing the beta recently.
Not recently, no.
But every time I get on, it seems like I have to log on to the beta, and then quit out of the beta, and then go into the beta again to find a match. Because if I just go straight into the beta, it'd give me like this flashing screen, and it'd keep saying like server issues. But if I back out, quit, and then go back in, I find matches like immediately.
That's so odd.
No problem.
Well, I just think like, well, this is just a beta. It's not like you're getting anything special for playing it. So
no, I think there's some rewards with it.
Oh, there is?
I don't know exactly what rewards, but I think there's some rewards with it.
Well, I just thought like I'll just wait for the real game to come out so everything's polished.
Yeah,
mostly.
Well, I like it. I give it a solid out of a 10. Or do you want to do 5? Out of a 5 or 10 scale?
10's more space
rounded out. Yeah. I would give It's a little rough on searching on sometimes, and like I said, I have to back out and go back in to be able to find matches sometimes.
Also, you
And
find like 9 people and then stop searching for that one person.
yeah, that's annoying, and yeah, that's a little annoying. So I'd give the overall beta like a 7.5 out of 10. Like it's solid. It's like all the weapons. Once you get into games, it's really great. Did you play Breakout at all?
No.
Breakout's really fun. You get like barely a shield at all, and you start with just SMGs and pistols, and there's like two BRs on the map, and it's just one life.
Why BRs? Because everyone loves BRs.
Because everybody loves BRs. Each round, it's round based, and it's kind of like Counter Strike, where you only have one life. You go in, and it's just 4-on-4, and you just kill each other until one team wins at the end of that round, and they get that rounds for it as a point. And first 1 to 5 rounds wins. So you can go out as far as 10 rounds.
So it's pretty
but
much
it's really
playing
quick.
Search and Destroy in Call of Duty.
It's
Almost.
not really, because there's no radars either. And it's not like one team's trying to infiltrate like a base and plant a bomb or something.
No one
Both
does
teams
that,
are
though. That's
just
why I
rushing each
said
other.
everyone's playing Search and Destroy. No one plays the objective in that game.
Whatever. I play the objective in Search and Destroy.
I mean, I do too,
I
but
hate Search and Destroy. But
no
I
one
do
else
like
does.
Breakout, because you like have barely any shields, so it's like 3 pistol shots and you're dead or something like that. And it's just 2 minutes of chaos, and then break for like 3 seconds, and then another 2 minutes of chaos, and then break. But you kind of need a good team, because if you go against a really good team, it's just gonna be rough. Just kind of like any kind of Team Slayer.
Oh yeah.
Game. So what did you say what your score was? I
No,
said
I'll say
7.5 out of 10.
I'll say 7.
You were complaining about it the entire time. I
So?
was trying to stick up for it.
That doesn't mean I can't give it a 7.
Okay, you'll give it a 7 out of 10. That's like, it will pass.
If I said
that's a
8,
C minus.
If I said 8, that would be raising up more questions because it's higher than your score.
Yeah, I'm saying it's sometimes it's rough. Searching is rough sometimes. I guess you can't really put it back that the armor's too rough, and they're testing out grenades and stuff. So I still give it a 7.5.
I mean, they did keep putting me as a pink armor.
Pink
in the
armor?
beta. Yeah, like in the pause menu, I
Oh,
paused
the
it and
pause
it's
menu,
like,
like customizing your Spartan, it kept going pink.
yeah, for some reason.
Which it doesn't even matter, because it's only Team Slayer.
And I
so it's
couldn't
only red
find
and
the pink
blue.
color skin either, so I was
that's
like,
weird.
what's going on?
Well, it probably switched you to a female too, right? I'm just a girl, don't
Probably.
shoot me. I'm just messing around. But yeah, I think we both agree that grenades need to be turned way down,
Yes.
because I hate them. Moving on. Okay, so about a month ago, this is topic number 2 now, the Smash Tourney topic.
Yes.
We went to our first Smash Brothers for the Wii U tournament. None of this Melee or Brawl
Project
or Project M
or-
crap. I'm
yeah.
sick of it.
or
And then
64. Ugh.
Oh no, 64 is classic, man. You got to respect the OG Smash. That's where it's at. Mario, play me.
I mean, if there's online for that.
No, that would be awful. It'd be worse than Brawl, the picture-by-picture fighting lag. It'd be just awful. Anyways, in the singles tournament, I got 4th with pretty much Charizard and a little bit of Dr. Mario, and David got 3rd with
Yes, with just Luigi.
Luigi. Did you play Link at all?
No, I didn't.
You didn't play Link?
No.
Okay, so you mained Luigi. Middle tier person character, Luigi.
Hey, it's not top or bottom, so he's okay.
He's right in the middle. Yeah, and I mainly played Charizard. I only played Dr. Mario against, I think, one guy.
It was versus a Sheik.
Oh, it was
right?
versus a Sheik, yeah. Yeah, because my Charizard was way too slow for his Sheik. But now I'm better with Charizard. And I toyed around with Diddy Kong with you just because I knew I wasn't probably
You're
going to
gonna lose, so
Yeah, yeah, and that was pretty fun. We also played doubles and got 2nd in that with the Mario Brothers team.
it was we won 1 match and they
We
won
We
3.
won 2. Oh, you mean in the final
Yeah,
round, the
yeah, the
grand
final one.
finals?
Yeah,
Yeah, they were a better team. Like,
just slightly better. Yeah.
yeah, they're slightly better. Yeah, I guess all the rounds were pretty close, but anyways, our next tournament is coming up in about 3 weeks. It should have been actually today, but it was moved back because people complain. Other tournaments are going on for Melee and Project M, and we want to play them, and we can't have multiple tournaments on the same day.
That's a perfect impression of those people.
So yeah, it's gonna be on the 31st. How are you feeling about it? Do you think you can go? Assuming the same type of crowd is gonna be there, which probably
Yes.
will be the same type of crowd
Well,
gonna be there. How do you think you're gonna place with? You're probably gonna go Luigi again solo, right?
Yeah, because
What about
after
your
that
Link?
first tournament, I'm getting a lot better with Luigi. I found a couple new combos with him.
Yeah, his down throw into your jump into
tornado.
tornado, the green tornado or whatever they call
Like
it.
if I get a person really high up on the screen, I can jump up and do a
Uh,
tornado off the screen and
hate
kill
it.
them.
I hate it. But they could air dodge it possibly. I mean, I've been getting better to read that, but it's still terrible to deal with. Yeah, I agree. That's a really good
I
move.
mean, I don't think I've seen anyone
Honestly,
use that before. So
yeah, a lot of people use Luigi's down throw into like
a
forward
standard
air
A or
or
down A.
or neutral air or forward air. Yeah, something like that. But not into your down B special, your green tornado or what. I'm just gonna call it green tornado. Yeah, that's pretty good. So you think you could maybe take it all?
Maybe not. I've seen some people better than me. So, like, there's one match I played online against a Fox, and he just
Yeah, but I'm
destroyed me,
saying
but-
assuming it's the same kind of crowd as last tournament.
yeah, but
Like that guy who won was playing Ike, and the guy who beat you was playing Link, right?
he played Marth and Lucina.
I thought he
I
was
don't
playing
know.
Link.
I don't know the other person who played against me. Played with.
The guy who won was Ike.
Yeah, the Ike played against me too.
I played him first round. I'm like, great. Well, at least I lost to the guy who won the tournament. That was my first round because
Yeah.
I had to fight my way back through losers, and that sucks. If you go to a tournament of any kind and you lose the first round, you're gonna have to fight your way through a tall order of just chaos. Because going through winners bracket, I think it's pretty. How many matches did you end up having?
I don't know. Probably like 6.
6. I think I probably maybe I did. Maybe I had just as many as you, but I don't know. It seemed like I had to. I went through at least like 7 or 8.
But then
I don't
again,
know.
there's a lot of players that are really easy to play against.
Yeah, which made me feel better because I initially played the guy who won the tournament, won it all, and I don't think he lost at all.
Yeah, I mean, there's one person who played Mr. Game & Watch and just used side B the whole time trying to get the 9
The
in.
9, yeah. Which I mean, people
like,
like that are
what?
going to show up, which is fine. I mean, you like to have people at tournaments no matter what.
Oh,
big
yeah.
numbers, but it's just a little funny when you play against the best guy who ends up winning, and then you go through losers brackets, pretty much playing pretty easy people. I only had a rough time against the Sheik player, which was Joe, and then I believe I can't remember his name, but he played Yoshi. And
Oh, that was one
that
of the
was very
brothers,
close.
yeah.
Best of 3, so it ended up going to the very last match, and I barely beat him with my Charizard.
Yeah.
So it was really close, and I was shaking. I feel pretty good. I don't want to run into you again until like the end. If I was a little upset we had to play each other for third because the
Yeah,
payout
sadly.
was at third, and I came in fourth, so I didn't end up getting paid. So if we face each other at the end, like for the second place,
I mean,
game or
hopefully
something.
they'll recognize that like we're brothers, so
Yeah,
put
I
us
think they
against.
And now I think they're going to be using Chalong with it. Chalong, something like that. It's an online bracket system.
Oh, okay.
So they make it way more fair. Like when that first tournament we went to was done all by hand, and
Oh yeah, and that's like not really
I
official.
mean, unless you really know how to do tournament brackets, it's not going to work out the best. But I'm excited. I think I'm going to go strictly Charizard unless I get into a really deep situation, like I played that Sheik guy, Joe,
Yeah.
and I'm just completely getting bodied with my Charizard being so slow.
Yeah,
But,
I'll probably only use Link if I need a zone against someone, because I've had that problem where people like use Rob and then start zoning me hardcore, so
Mhm.
I have to zone them back.
Mm-hmm.
So
Zone with your own zoning.
Well,
Link
yeah,
has
I
a
have
lot
to.
of good zoning tools. He has bomb. He has arrow or the bow, and he has
the
boomerang.
wind, the boomerang, yeah.
Those are all 3 solid things, and can be tough to get through.
So yeah, I feel pretty good.
I think I'm hoping for at least third at it. I don't want to get fourth again. I want to do better than last time, and I think there's going to be more of a different crowd.
There's more people because
Maybe hopefully
bigger,
more people.
bigger event, I think.
Yeah, and then I don't think you got invited to it, but there's also an event happening in I think June in the Grand Rapids area. It's going to be a big one.
Oh,
Like,
there is.
Yeah, it's like there's a huge like
It's like a regional.
there's like a convention going on, like a Magic the Gathering
No, of course. Oh.
card game. I don't know. It's that kind of convention type thing going on, but they also allow for like video games. And the guy who runs our local Facebook page
Yeah.
set it up so it's going to be big. Like there's going to be a lot of monitors. There's going to be all the Smash games, I think.
Do you
It's
know?
fine.
Do you know if
But-
it's going to be like a regional?
I don't. I
Or local?
hopefully it is. I don't know what the exact number needs to be for it to be considered a regional. I think it needs to be around like 50 plus people. I don't know the exact numbers. If anybody's listening here that's really good with the tournament scene and any kind of fighting tournament or tournaments in general, want to let us know what coins the term of regional, what the player count needs to be, please let us know.
Yeah, please.
I'm feeling a lot more comfortable with Charizard though. I really like him. Not just because he's bottom tier, and I like toying around with Diddy Kong every once in a while too, and he's top tier, considered top tier.
Hey, I had to play as Cyborg for
Injustice.
Injustice, and he was low tier at
Yeah.
the end of the game.
At the end of the game, initially he was godlike because you could do instant air fireballs and win every match, but then he got nerfed and
So I had to deal with that.
Okay, this is when you went into playing Injustice, which was like our first main like competitive fighting game or competitive game in general.
Yeah, where all the button presses made a difference.
Yeah, like there's actual combos and stuff and like legitimate fighting game. You picked a character who you just kind of enjoyed, right? You didn't pick him based on like tier or anything or anything.
No, I like the character because he's my favorite in the DC universe.
There you go. So you picked him, and I initially picked Flash, which I think originally he was mid tier, but now he's like at the end of towards the end of the game's life. I think he's people like put him in within the top 10. Anyways, I picked him because I liked him.
Yeah.
And then I also had Deathstroke as a secondary, mainly because I also liked him, and he was a good like counter pick also.
I mean, you kind of needed a second choice.
Yeah, because Flash didn't have any range, and it sucked playing against like somebody who had a really good range game. So, and then in this game, I picked Charizard not because he's like bottom tier and I want to be like a bottom tier hero, even though I enjoy that he's not necessarily the best guy out there because I want to kind of work for the win. But I picked Charizard because I enjoy him. He's my favorite Pokemon and everything. So, and then that's why I picked Luigi.
I mean, I like him because I think he's easy to use in games, but
and recently for my secondary character, you placed Link as your secondary.
Yeah.
But you don't really use him, or at least in the one tournament you played, you don't really use him.
No.
I play Dr. Mario. I switched to Mario because I felt like I might do better with him, but I really hate his down B, which is his water gun, pretty much. That he's.
I mean, it could be useful if you use it correctly. But
yeah, if you use it correctly, it could be useful. But I don't. So I think I'm switching back to Dr. Mario. So, and I just pick him because I like him, and there you go. There you have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next topic.
We are going to go into. I don't know where your list is. Do you have a mental list?
Of course. I always keep a backup list.
Or are you just
going to
copy my list? Okay. Well, we're going to go into our top 3 most anticipated games of 2015.
Yay!
Since you might forget your list very quickly because you have no actual writing down, why don't you start with your number 3? Actually, let's just go through your entire list.
Well, the first one is the Halo 5.
That's your number 1.
Yeah, you said go through the list.
I said start with number 3. You
said
build up.
No, you said go with number 3 and then like go through your list.
Yeah, I said okay. I said go with. I said
okay.
Start.
Number 1 is Halo 5, and then number 2 is
okay. What? Halo 5. Okay, Halo 5. Obviously, we're
5
Halo
because
fanatics.
Yeah, Halo fanboys.
And I want to see some more Spartan Palmer, if you know what I mean. She's a babe. I'm not gonna lie.
And I want to see more Arbiter.
Yeah, Arbiter's gonna be back. Yes.
Yeah, but his armor is kind of.
So you're iffy on the armor now.
It's just the headpiece.
The headpiece is kind of weird.
It gets distracting a little bit.
It's a little too big, Arbiter. Are you compensating for something? Okay, so Halo 5 is your number 1. All right, what's your number 2?
Number 2, since we're kind of like in the fighting game, Mortal Kombat X.
No, you're stealing my list, David. You're stealing my list.
I'm sorry. I can't think of anything.
I googled games that are coming out in 2015, and you better not take my number 3 too.
No.
Okay.
Well, you don't know if that game's gonna be in the.
I googled it for my number 3, and it said it's gonna be winter or fall, the holiday season of 2015.
Did you see Wikipedia? Did you go there?
Yeah. No, I looked in a couple of websites, and it said 2015. You'll hear it in a second what my number 3 is. But I looked through every game of 2015. I'm just like, none of these games are like ringing any bells with me. Oh, there's Halo 5. Yeah, none of these other games are like anything. I saw the Fox Wii U.
Star Fox Wii U.
Yeah,
I'm planning on getting that.
Yeah. I don't really care. I'm just like,
But
Fox, okay, coming out for Wii U.
I mean,
Moving on. Oh, Halo 5.
everyone loves that game, so I mean,
Okay, so Mortal Kombat X. Yeah, I think this. You want to explain why you picked it as your number 2?
well, since recently from Injustice, I started liking fighting games.
Yeah, they're fun.
2v2 or 1v1. That's what I
1v1.
meant.
Yeah. 2v2.
2v2 Mortal
Smash.
Kombat.
Well, they did have a tag team mode, I think, in Mortal Kombat 9.
But I
But
don't
it's
think
still
anyone
1v1
liked
at
it. So,
any given time. Okay.
so I'm kind of curious of the what do you call it when you
Fatality?
fatality? Yeah, I want to see the fatalities in that game.
They're
See the
pretty gruesome. I showed you that Cassie Cage one. That's still my favorite one, where she shoots out both kneecaps.
Shoot it in the head and put the bubble gum.
Yep, yeah, she shoots him in the head for the third shot, puts the bubble gum on, and fills up with blood, and it just pops. Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, there's still more characters to reveal in that game, so
Okay, so you've seen the people who've been announced, right?
yeah.
Or some of the characters. Who do you think is your favorite of what you saw so far?
Uh,
And you could just Google up the characters that have been announced so far if you're curious about who has been announced for Mortal Kombat X so far.
I don't know what his name is, but the electricity guy, the
Raiden.
Raiden.
Raiden. He's
Yeah.
the god. He's like the ultimate god in Mortal Kombat. I think. I don't know. We've never played any Mortal Kombats before. Injustice is our first like major fighting game, like we mentioned before.
Yeah.
So you think you like Raiden?
Yeah.
Right, that's good. What's your number 3?
Number 3, Splatoon.
Splatoon. Is that Wii game
It's the with the squids.
with the squids
Yeah.
and the ink?
I mean, it
Okay.
looks interesting because
Is it a paid game?
yeah, it's paid.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a full game. It has campaign too.
Oh, there is,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
I don't
Um,
think I've actually seen any gameplay of that. I just hear people talking about it.
I mean, it looks pretty cool. I mean, it's a team-based game where you shoot inks all over the place and try to cover the map with your ink team color. And then at the end of the game, it determines of how much of your team's ink is
On the field.
scattered across the field, and
Whoever
who has the most wins.
Wins. Okay.
And also, you can use the ink to kill other teammates. You can.
Well, I don't
Okay.
think they call it killing. It's like
They don't call it killing.
like inking out or something.
I mean, what would you call it? Just sleeping? Sleeping
I
in the
gotta show you.
battlefield?
I gotta show you a Batman short after this.
But also, you could like ride around in the ink that you splat around.
As like a squid, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
as
you're
a squid.
technically a person while you're shooting ink around, right?
Yeah, and then
And
you
then when you
transform
go
into a
into your
squid.
own ink,
Yeah.
you turn into a squid.
I mean, they haven't revealed much about the campaign so far, but it looks interesting. To
Okay.
me.
Well, David will keep his eye on things, and then if I hear anything in the ether about it, that's how I'll keep in touch with it. So, okay.
So your games?
My games. I'm gonna start from number 3 because I'm gonna do it correctly from the bottom go up, even though people who are listening probably know that my number 1 is Halo 5. Anyways, number 3 is Battlefront 3. Ugh, not this again.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it'll be 2016. for
right
this
now
game.
it's listed as holidays of 2015, and I've heard nothing but greatness from the first 2 Battlefront games, and I'm
Correct.
liking Star Wars more, and I never wanted to play like the World of Warcraft Star Wars game that's online.
I've never seen that.
No.
Oh,
it
is that
Knights
the-
of the Old Republic?
Yeah,
I
it's the
don't-
Old Republic.
Yeah, that. I never wanted to get into it because it's like monthly subscription and stuff, and I just like
If you're gonna pay
hardcore computer players kind of scare me.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
gonna lie. What's your hotkey set at? I don't know. But it's gonna be released for consoles, and it looks like a fun Star Wars game. And if you play as a stormtrooper, I'd love to be like a BA stormtrooper. Just
I mean,
with a
I would
giant-
think so. It's
I'm the
Star
kind of
Wars.
guy who likes the big weapons, or like the like in fighting games, like the up close and personal kind of fighting style.
You
like-
can't, so you don't just like sit back and just
Unless
pick
I'm
off people.
unless I'm trolling with Deathstroke, okay, I'm not gonna. I'm like an aggressive Deathstroke, even though he's considered more of a zoning character. Sorry, that was an Injustice tangent. But yeah, Battlefront 3. I'm gonna be
Yeah, I
excited.
think-
I
there's-
guess I'm gonna have to look more into what Battlefield 2 was all about. But if this is a huge game that
You mean
everybody's excited,
Battlefront?
oh Did I say
Battlefield's a
Battlefield?
different game.
I know. And they're coming out with Battlefield Hardline, and apparently there was supposed to be a beta in the fall. Do you remember
Oh,
that?
I think I've heard of that.
There was supposed to be an open beta for Battlefield Hardline in the fall this past year. It never happened. It was supposed. Okay, so apparently it's coming
more
out in the
secretive
spring.
now.
But yeah, Battlefront. I guess I'm excited for it. There's not many other games going on
I mean,
next
there's
year
no
that I'm excited
gameplay
for.
for that game yet.
I think
So
there was early test footage of it, and it looked real rough. But I'll be excited for it as long as I can play as a stormtrooper and kick some Krev.
Krev.
So, yeah, kick some Krev.
Okay, that sounds neat.
Number 2 is Mortal Kombat X. Is originally my first pick. David stole mine. Yeah, I think David, you tried out Street Fighter, right? When it was free on the Xbox.
I also tried Killer Instinct, which felt like the same thing.
And you didn't really like it?
No.
Okay. Well, and since Mortal Kombat or NetherRealm Studios are the same people who made Injustice and Mortal Kombat, I'm excited for this game. So far, I think I like Cassie Cage the most because her brawler. Well, no, her brawler type actually seems really fun because getting towards the end of the Injustice life, I was kind of thinking about trying Bane because I kind of like the command grabs and stuff, like for Cyborg, but I never really got behind it too much, and I didn't really want to like learn Bane too much. So she seems like her brawler type is more like close and command grabby sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. She looks fun, and I love her fatality, the one where she shoots out. You got to YouTube it if you haven't seen it. Look up Cassie Cage Mortal Kombat X fatality. It's pretty awesome. That's definitely my favorite fatality so far. Although, no, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, sorry, not then. Halo 5 is my number 1. Obviously,
Surprise!
Surprise. The Return of Master Chief. Everything I played in the beta so far, besides grenades and not being able to see blue team, has been awesome as far as gameplay goes. And so it seems really balanced, and I can't wait to see where the campaign goes because I also want to get back to the story about, I really like the Spartan 4 program so far because it's an interesting way to bring back the Spartans.
Yeah.
And actually, I was watching, did you ever see any of the Halo terminal videos for the anniversary?
No. Why?
Okay.
Did they have like Halo 5 footage?
No.
Okay.
But towards the end of the Halo 2 terminal videos, and this isn't really spoiling any kind of story or anything, because most of the terminals are just telling you backstory about Halo lore and stuff like that. So like the Halo
backstory, not
the Halo
forward
CE
story.
terminals tells you about 343 Guilty Spark and like what he did on the Halo ring for millions of years while the Forerunners were dead, and he was waiting for the humans to advance far enough to get to the ring.
Yeah.
And then like Halo 4 told about like the struggle between the Forerunners and the humans, the ancient humans, and the flood attack and everything. And then Halo 2 was telling about the elite in Halo 2, the one that was called the Heretic, and you had to go kill him as the Arbiter.
I thought he was just a heretic.
Yeah. Anyways, him and Guilty Spark are talking most of the cutscenes, but the very last one, Linda and I'm trying to think of the other Spartan 2 are still alive, and it was a male one. I can't remember. I think it's Fred. Because I was reading, this was just from what I know from Ghost of Onyx. I think it's either Fred or maybe another Spartan 2 male was still alive. But that cutscene confirmed that Linda and a male Spartan 2 are still alive with Master Chief, who was also on Earth. They were on Earth.
Okay.
The cutscene was on Earth, or like on the orbital elevator above Earth,
Oh, okay, yeah.
But, if you know anything about Halo, or the video games at least, you know that Master Chief is a Spartan 2. And he was supposedly the last Spartan 2. But that cutscene, and also reading the books, you would know this. Other Spartan 2s are still alive. Just a few of them, like Linda, and I think it's Fred, are still alive. So they might show up in Halo 5, which would be awesome to have other Spartan 2s.
Oh, yeah.
Possibly on the battlefield with you. Or, like, what we know so far about Halo 5 is that Spartan Locke, which is the Spartan 4, he's hunting you down as your Master Chief, and he's hunting you down.
Yeah, and as for Arbiter helps.
Maybe we'll be able to see some other Spartan 2s, That'd be pretty cool.
I mean, maybe play as them in the campaign, but they probably won't do that.
Who? Other Spartan
Linda
2s?
and
Fred? Maybe. Moving on.
Maybe like split between Master Chief and...
Yeah, what I hear so far, it's going to be kind of like Halo 2, where it goes from not like Master Chief to Arbiter, but Master Chief to Locke, and back and forth between those two, where it's mostly Master Chief, and then maybe a mission or two you play as Locke. But hopefully Arbiter's in there somewhere.
I mean, I hope so.
You want to be able to play him again?
Oh, yeah. He's the best.
Were you mad that you can't play Elites anymore in
yes.
Halo 4?
Halo 4, yeah.
Or Halo Reach? No, Halo Reach, could you play as an Elite? Only
yes,
in
you
some
can.
game
Only in
types.
the
Certain
one game type.
Yeah, one game type you could play as an Elite.
But that was it, so...
And then ODST, technically, the firefight mode, you couldn't play as an Elite either, so...
I mean, they did that because Elites are hard to get headshots on.
Yeah, technically their hitboxes are tougher for, like, SWAT and stuff, but... Honestly, if just for SWAT, if you were forced to play a Spartan, but then you could play as an elite in other game modes, I wouldn't be mad about it.
I mean, yeah, but no, it has to be
I think
helping everyone else out.
honestly, elites are pretty cool, but I like my scale of coolness in Halo is like Spartans, or at least yeah, Spartans, and then elites are like right under them.
And then everything else is just
And then
whatever.
like regular Marines are somewhere down at the bottom of the barrel because they're so stupid. So stupid.
Kill you all the time.
Okay, so that's our list for the top 3 most anticipated games of 2015. That was a long tangent on Halo 5, but yeah, we're super excited for it. And
Of course.
did you see that the limited edition is
$250.
No, sorry, that's not the limited edition. That's the like special
Oh,
ultra
okay, the
edition.
collectors.
The collector's edition, that's it. That's $250. And,
Okay.
the limited edition is obviously like $100, but it comes with like all the DLC and stuff too, I think. So
Okay.
but that collector's edition is expensive.
Just for all that stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't see what's inside it, but I just heard like it's overpriced.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Well, all you get extra I think is a statue, but that statue better be pretty cool for it to be an extra $150. So, all right, our last topic is the Mario Maker.
The one that we just threw in at the last second.
Last second. So, since this was mostly David's topic, I'll let you lead the way.
So at E3 last year, they announced Nintendo, not any other company, announced that they're
Well,
going
of course
to be
it's
releasing
Who else has
Mario Makers, where you can make Mario games from previous installments like Super Mario, Super Mario 3, Super Mario World, and stuff like that. I think it looks pretty cool because I want to play everyone's like different levels from across
So
the world.
you're essentially taking the assets from all those other previous Mario games
and just making your own games
and making
or
your
levels.
own levels.
Yeah.
Can you like cross the games into each other? Like you start with Mario 3, like the 3D world, and then go into the 2D platformer.
They
of, like, the
haven't
classic
announced
Nintendo?
where you can like make worlds. You know how there's like worlds in Mario games?
Yeah. There's like worlds, and you go to each level within the world.
Yeah, there's like 1 of 1, 2 of 1.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking is like within World 1-1, like you start in a 3D atmosphere, like Mario for the Wii U or whatever, and then you go within that same level into a 2D.
Oh no,
portion.
you can't do that. I mean,
Okay.
that looks a little too complicated.
Then I'm pushing it there. I'm saying it right now. I'm
That's
pushing
way
it.
too cool. They can't put that in there.
But like say, okay, so World 1-1 would be a 3D world, like from Mario Wii U, and then the next level 1-2 could be a 2D from the classic Mario.
yeah, but they haven't really said anything about that.
Oh, okay. But
And
you're,
also, like, if you choose one, like Mario game, like the 3D ones, they have the physics for that game. So, like in that game, you can wall jump.
on
and
the
the other
like
ones-
Mario Galaxy type game.
No, like the there's no not like the 3D ones, but like the 2D Mario games.
Oh, okay.
But only those games. But they have the physics for that game, so
Huh.
you can change what game you want. And I'm kind of excited to play other people's levels that they make online. So
When is this coming out?
spring
Of this year?
of this year, yeah.
2015? Okay.
Any thoughts about it?
I've seen like one video on it. That's all.
Okay,
so.
I just want.
I saw like a couple of quick glances on somebody on some kind of a pad putting together a level, and it looked like classic Mario, like Mario World 2 or something.
Oh, okay.
No, one. Mario World 2 was the one where he was in the dream the whole time, and you could
Yeah, and
select
you could
between
put
Mario,
4
Luigi,
people. Yeah. 4
Toad,
characters.
or Toadstool, which is Princess Peach.
Yeah.
I know stuff. Yeah, I saw one video, and I'm not. I do still enjoy obviously Mario games, being a Smash player and everything. Bottom tier hero here, Charizard.
It
Yeah.
always comes back to that, doesn't it?
Sorry, actually, you want to do a little bonus segment right now? You want
Did
to go
you
through
tell
the
us something?
I kind of want to look at the tier list and just kind of talk about the tier list real quick, or what the semi tier list is, because Event Hubs has that tier list I was showing you.
And it changes once in a while.
And you can change daily because people continually vote on it. I voted on it. I voted on Charizard for him losing everything to make him even more bottom tier. But I just wanted to see what you think about the tier list for Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U. Here it is. Oh, Sheik moved up to number 1. Okay, so Diddy Kong is no longer number 1 as of right now, this instant. But it could change. So like it's only a point difference about.
Oh,
On
okay,
there.
yeah.
So that's the overall score, what they score. And you guys can look this up too. You just have to search Smash 4 tier list.
So
And
is it like
the first result is that Event Hubs. They have a tier list, and you can just look through it and kind of see where people are placing the best characters at, obviously at top, and the worst characters at bottom. The worst one right now is Donkey Kong by actually quite a big margin. Charizard is the second to worst, but even so, he's still 8 points better, or about 9 points better than
Omar's
Donkey
beating
Kong.
Charizard? That's funny.
Luigi's
Falco's
at-
down there. Wow, I thought he would be higher than that.
Falco?
Yeah.
Where is he?
Right there.
Wow,
30.
really? Huh, because he's pretty much just a fox.
He's a
clone.
fox, but slower, but stronger.
Yeah, he's kind of like a Mario's to Dr. Mario, where Dr. Mario's just a little bit slower but stronger kind of thing.
It says Mario's higher than Dr. Mario.
Yeah. Because Mario, like, people all agree that Mario has better combo capability.
Is
like
that
I
why
was
you,
doing on
Is that why you wanted to try Mario?
I tried out Mario because of those combos. Like, I could throw you down into the up tilts and hit you with that more easily. With Dr. Mario, I throw you way higher, so I can't really do that.
I like how mostly faster characters are top tier.
Yeah, like you'll see Sheik. She's really fast. Diddy Kong's pretty quick.
Zero Suit, Sonic.
Rosalina's number 3 mainly because she has Luna to
Yeah,
like
it does.
zone and take a lot of projectiles. So if somebody's as Link is shooting a bow, Luna will take the damage instead of Rosalina.
Yeah, and she can just stand back while Luna can fight.
But Link is number 8 right now. He used to be like really bad, I think, in the brawl, right? Anyways, Captain Falcon still obviously top tier at number 9. Currently, this is what current standings are. Like I said, these can change daily or within minutes.
I just like whenever I see matches, it's usually, or like the winners bracket, the finals, it's usually like Captain Falcon or
Versus,
Fox.
Yeah.
Or,
So what's the main ones? I always see like Diddy Kong and Captain Falcon.
I see like, yeah, Diddy Kong, Captain Falcon, or Fox. Or Falco. That's what I
Falco,
usually
yeah,
see.
but Fox is actually up there. He's at 13. Anything else surprise you? Oh, Duck Hunt is a number 16? Really?
It's because he has all those zoning tools to use against people.
I think they're more trolling tools to me, but because I like just trolling with him. I'm not good with him, but I mean Pikachu's at 17, and I know Pikachu is your favorite Pokemon, and you like using him in Smash. Not like a ton anymore, but you know you still liked him.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I think Mega Man is up higher on this list because people feel bad for him.
Mega Man? Where
Because
is
I
he?
hear people, he's on number 25, but I hear people that say that he's pretty bad in this game.
I saw some videos on him that look pretty decent. Some tournament videos, so I don't know. This game's still only like what a month and a half old,
yeah.
so this tier list is going to obviously change a lot. Maybe not a lot since this is the 4th installment. Like Injustice was the first DC game, fighting game, like pure DC fighting game. So that tier list moved around a lot. This is the 4th installment. A lot of returning characters, so they're probably going to see similar spots on the ranking.
Yeah.
But I still think this is going to move around a bit. Like, since Sheik is now currently number 1, but just barely over Diddy Kong. And Jigglypuff was actually a really good character, I think.
Yeah.
In the previous
I
installments.
see
Now Jigglypuff is
Jigglypuff.
down here at 31 currently out of 48. So
Yeah, I've seen Jigglypuff in tournaments more, and like Brawl and Melee and stuff
yeah,
like
because
that.
she had some sort of inescapable combo that ended in rest. That that KO move.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you can't do that with her anymore. I always say her because she looks like a girl, obviously. So
I mean,
say her.
it's pink.
Yeah.
Of course you're going to think it's girl.
Anything else?
No.
I hate King DDD with that side B. Oh,
I mean,
hate
if you
it
get
so
hit by
much.
it, it's pretty deadly.
I mean, it's not the worst thing to dodge, but if you're not expecting it, I hate it so much. He also has a crawl, technically, that actually damages you. Did you know that? He, like, rolls, and it can damage
Is that
you.
a crawl, or is it like a
It's-
down A?
No, it's a... I'm pretty sure it's a roll, because I think I tried... We'll try it
I've
later.
seen the roll.
Zero Suit Samus, number 4. Bow Chicka Bow Wow. Just saying. Rosalina, Bow Chicka Bow Wow. Yeah. Okay, well, if you have nothing else to say about it.
No, I don't think I do. Oh, Villager.
Oh.
I think it'll be pretty...
I was
lower.
so mad. I played a villager the other day. Where is he? Where is
He's
that
in-
little booger?
I just saw him right there.
Oh, the matchup for him versus Charizard, I think it's in his favor, obviously. Let's see. Yeah, Charizard is his best match at 6.5. I was so mad. I lost so many games against him because he was
How?
using side B to keep me away, and if I would jump, he would jump and do that slingshot in the air,
Oh.
and I could not get in. I could not get in. I finally beat him. I was so happy because that little he is evil. Villagers
Just look
are
at those
evil.
eyes. I was like, wait, his B can't like grab any of his stuff. So like,
If you want to
how-
make me salty in a tournament, pick Villager and zone with him. I will be so mad. I will like punch a wall and break my fist. I would be so mad. Okay, this has been the MD Gaming Podcast number 2. You can find us on iTunes, YouTube, and only those two because I'm too lazy to do anything else.
and Facebook page.
We do
did
have a
that.
Facebook page now, which isn't really too updated. I just pretty much post where you can find the podcast.
But you can still find us there.
But you can still find us there. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, please remember to do any of those things if you want. Rate us, subscribe, whatever. Leave a comment. I'll talk to you. All right.
Will
Anyway,
you?
I usually comment or reply to most comments unless there's something.
Unless it's
stupid.
just like cool video.
Yeah, unless it's like cool video, then I might give like a thumbs up, maybe. But if it's like legitimate, like, hey, I enjoyed the video. Did you see this or something? I'll usually comment to it or something.
I
So
mean,
yeah, if you want to talk to me or David, leave a comment.
Yay. Bye.